I feel good.
That's your complaint. Your major symptom.
I told her this was a waste of time.
I notice colors more. And music, I'm really hearing music. I'm 82, and I'm supposed to be playing canasta with the other old ladies, but now, when I see a guy with a cute butt, I can't stop looking at him. Or a sexy beard.
And you figure that enjoying cute butts is a sign of disease.
It all started a month ago when Mark rented Gone with the Wind for me, but it had the wrong DVD in it.
Oh, right, I forgot. This is all my fault.
Of course, he was too busy to bring it back.
Yeah, like I don't have a life.
So I watched it, and it had this actor in it, this kid called Ashton Kutcher. Now, I think about Ashton all the time. All the time. You remind me of him. Same bedroom eyes.
People are always mixing us up.
I suppose you need to check my heart.
No, that won't be necessary.
I told you.
But I am going to admit you to the hospital for tests.
What tests? She's just old.
And you're just insufferable. Your mother has had a sudden personality change. It should be checked out. I'll have a nurse come in and admit her. I'm too handsome to do paperwork.
The healer with his magic powers. I could rub his gentle brow for hours. His manly chest, his stubbled jaw. Everything about him leaves me raw.
Psych ward's upstairs.
With joy. Oh, House, your very name will never leave this girl the same. It's not bad for an 82-year-old. She asked me to give that to her true love.
What can I say? Chicks with no teeth turn me on.
That's fairly disgusting.
And that's ageism.
You better watch yourself around this babe.
Oh, Dr. House.
Well, it took you long enough. We've been waiting here.
Mr. Adams, would you step outside for a moment?
Why?
Because you irritate me.
He is my son, Doctor. He's just a little cranky from not eating.
Fine. Mrs. Adams, have you had any recent sexual activity?
What?
Well, I don't suppose fantasies count.
Oh, my God.
Unfortunately, I've hit kind of a dry spell. Only for the last, I don't know, 15 years.
You see, she's confused. My father died 8 years ago, a heart attack.
Not in bed, dear. Why do you ask?
Because you have tested positive for syphilis.
That's impossible and insulting.
I don't think it's the first time that Mom has heard this diagnosis.
Cupid's disease. That's what we used to call it.
When did you get it?
1939. Prom night, I think. He had a Chevrolet. It was before I met your father.
You said Dad was your first love.
He was. We're talking about sex. But I was treated.
Which suppressed it. In your case, for 60 years. But now it's back, and the spirochetes that cause syphilis are eating away at your brain cells.
Oh, that's revolting.
It's not as revolting as chlamydia. It's got seepage. And it's the 21st century. We got flying cars, robot dogs, penicillin. High-dose regimen for 2 weeks, you're cured.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, well, pinch yourself.
I guess for the next 2 weeks, I better practice safe sex.
You'll be fine. Just feed that cranky kid.
Oh, Dr. House. Hello.
I sent you home.
Well, I came back. I took a cab so my son wouldn't try to chaperone us this time.
I'm sorry, but the fact that the sexual pleasure center of your cerebral cortex has been overstimulated by spirochetes, it's a poor basis for a relationship. I learned that one the hard way.
Doctor, these feelings that I've been having, is it all because of the syphilis?
Yes.
Then here's the prescription you gave me. Well, it's not likely I'm going to infect anyone.
No. But it'll kill you.
Well, gotta go sometime, and I really don't want to play canasta for the rest of my life. I like feeling sexy again and making a fool out of myself with handsome young doctors.
Do you think that I would have given you this if it would stop you from flirting with me?
Well, but if I'm cured,
Then all the spirochetes will die off. But the little pieces of your cerebral cortex that have been destroyed won't grow back. Your brain damaged. Doomed to feeling good for the rest of your life.
Really? Thank you.
Georgia?
When I stop being contagious, I'll come by for a checkup.
Hi, Dr. House.
Hello, girl whose name I don't remember, but whose dad I treated, so I don't really know why she's here.
Allie. I think I caught what my dad has. The rhino thing.
Right. Does that hurt?
A little. It's in my chest, too.
Of course it is. Kinda had access through the shirt. This'll work.
Feels good.
Exactly when did New Jersey run out of horny 17-year-old boys?
About 5 weeks ago. It's been very lonely.
The ventilation scan was normal. Time to send him home.
Can't leave right now. Well, congratulations, you are the proud owner of your very own rhino thing.
A rhinovirus? You can't leave because she has a cold?
Can't leave because Cuddy says I can't leave.
Your girlfriend called the clinic 15 times looking for you today.
Ha. Lot to discuss. China patterns.
House, she's a stalker.
Right. Couldn't be that she finds me interesting, attractive. Has to be that she's insane.
She's called you 15 times. Your mother's not that interested in
Well,
you.
maybe I'd be better adjusted if she was.
I'm notifying security.
Is this about the carpet? You think I'll back off if you block all my fun?
You better not be having fun.
I'm having fun, not having sex.
She's dangerous.
She's not dangerous.
She's pretty.
She's pretty.
Men are stupid.
I'm with you so far.
I'm notifying security.
Give her a break. She's not dangerous. She's insightful. You can't stop our love!
Hey.
You could get into a lot of trouble being here.
I wanted to see you.
Yeah, I got that. So did everyone else. They think you're a stalker.
One could argue those people might be jealous of your attention.
Yes, I actually made that argument.
You're going home?
It's the plan.
In Iceland, the age of consent is 14.
I'm surprised tourism isn't a bigger industry up there.
So today I'm jailbait, but in 22 weeks, anybody can do anything to me. Will I be so different in 22 weeks?
22 weeks is enough for an embryo to grow arms and legs.
It's just a line. An arbitrary line drawn by a bunch of saddled men in robes.
Yeah. Who cares what judges think?
Didn't think of you as the guy who followed rules just because they were rules.
You are over 10 years younger than me. I said over. Gotta go.
House.
Dr. Cuddy, do you happen to know the way to the Icelandic consulate? This young woman, a stranger to me, was just asking directions.
Security was gonna call the police. I don't want to do that to you. Go home.
She needed a ride.
She got here on her own. She can get home on her own. Now. If I see you on hospital grounds again, I will call the police.
After that look, I'm feeling a little frisky. Looks like you're up.
I'm ovulating. Let's go.
The frisky, it went away.
House, this isn't a game.
If I leave her alone, can I have my carpet back?
No.
If I forget about my carpet, can I have her?
Hello? 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 I have sad news for you. She doesn't love you.
You're ugly when you're jealous.
She showed up at my house last night. Came on to me.
She seemed more perfect than I thought.
House. She's sick.
You say sick, I say freestyling.
The girl will have sex with an invertebrate.
Come on, you're not that bad.
She has a problem. You're not doing her any favors by indulging
Why
her.
would you lie like this? Do you not have room in your heart for love?
You don't believe me?
I didn't believe the kids when they said that Susie was sleeping with Johnny. I didn't believe him then, I don't believe him now. I don't care that Susie married Johnny. He's mine.
She has a mole on her right breast just below the nipple.
No, she doesn't.
You've seen her breasts?
It was a medical exam. I was listening to her heart. It went, Greg House, Greg House, Greg House.
Fine, I'm lying. But she did come back. She's locked up in my office. I was hoping you could talk to her, put an end to this.
Listen to me. Do you have any idea what you'd have to look forward to if you stayed with me? 9 chances out of 10, we both wind up in a jail.
You're only saying that to make me go.
I'm saying it because it's true. Inside of us, we both know that you belong with Victor. Is there Victor in your class? If you're not with someone your age, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. And for the rest of your life.
What about us?
We'll always have Fresno. I'm no good at being noble, but it doesn't take much to see that the problems of 2 little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. Now, here's looking at you. Damn. Was there an earthquake when you were in Fresno?
What?
I ask all my girlfriends that.
Yeah, little one.
Damn.
What? What? What is it?
It's not love. You have a spore in your brain. Coccidioides immitis. California's full of them. They get an earthquake, you get released into the air, you breathe it in, you get a cold. Turns into sinus congestion, aches, weakness, milky tears, and sometimes loss of inhibition and judgment. Damn.
So, loving you, wanting to have sex with you is all just the spore stalking?
You'll probably live. Damn.
You've been here all night?
After the party, we went up to the presidential suite with the band.
It was ginormous, like 10 rooms.
We had a few drinks and some weed and played Drummer God on this giant plasma TV.
Which she rocked, by the way. I think I hate you right now.
Colt took me up to the roof, but by then the gate to the pool was locked, so no one was up there. So we just climbed over and jumped down and went skinny dipping.
Oh my God. Did you do it?
No. He was so sweet. Later, he played his guitar and he wrote a song for me.
Oh. Oh my God. Jordan, what happened to your foot? Maybe you twisted your ankle when you jumped. Or it could be your allergies. My aunt was allergic to some cold medication and her hands swelled up like the Marshmallow Man's. Jordan, are you okay? Jordan!
What did you really do last night?
We need to find the cause of your low potassium. You could have a kidney disorder, leukemia, adenoma.
We need to know about any drugs or alcohol, anything that might have threatened your health.
Come on, Jordan. Okay, we didn't spend the night with the band.
You can't tell our friends.
Have you heard of Stiletto? Warrior Queen of Space?
It's a comic book, right?
Thank you. Yes, a freaking amazing new sci-fi series. And they're filming the motion picture now.
It's a prequel.
The other girls wouldn't get it. Only Phoebe understands my passion. Only Phoebe understands the bushido of the heel.
So what actually happened last night?
We were with our friends trying to get into the farm side tour party at the Adams, and then I found out that Jeffrey Keener's gonna be there. I follow his tweets. It's tragic that I have to explain this. He's the creator of Stiletto issue #1 and the TV show.
He's a god.
So did you guys go up to him?
God, no. We keep a 10-foot rule. It's not stalking if you don't go up to the person and bother them.
So we just followed him around.
Discreetly.
He ditched after half an hour and went down to the hotel restaurant for a late dinner.
And you went with him?
Discreetly. We played it so cool.
For 2 hours, we lived his life. We did everything he did, ate the exact same meal he ate.
Cool.
You might remember stuff she doesn't.
We didn't do anything we haven't told you about.
We hung out at Jordan's all day, and then we called the limo to go into the city.
We stopped at Bruce Springsteen's house.
Jordan, don't joke around. Okay, you're really sick. Just tell him the truth.
Bruce let me play the first electric guitar he ever owned.
My God, why are you lying?
How can you not believe me?
Turn to your right.
Mr. Keener, I really appreciate you coming.
Oh, it's not that much of a hike. My room's only 6 floors up.
Last night, do you remember 2 girls, about 16?
That table right there.
They made an impression.
Oh, they were hard to miss with the giggling and the staring.
I'm sure that happens to you a lot.
I'm sure that happens to you a lot more.
She can't control it. A bleed in her brain is affecting her thalamus, causing her to lie. We need to know everything. You two were never apart?
Except for when she went to go get ice. But that couldn't have taken very long.
You don't know?
It was in the middle of the night. I woke up when she came back into the room.
And she told you she went to get ice.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm expecting a notes call from LA. Can we make this quick?
Did Jordan come to your room the other night?
Let me put it another way. We know Jordan came to your room the other night.
Look, I've tried to be helpful. I don't know why you want to pretend I'm lying to you, but this is getting too weird for
We
me.
need to search your room.
You don't, because she was never here.
Allison, calm down.
You would cover your ass at the expense of someone's life? We know she brought up your journal.
That was helpful. He'd be crazy to risk his marriage for a one-night stand with a teenager.
Sensible people only risk their marriage for something more serious.
I'm not having an affair.
We're talking about Keener.
Fine. Doesn't care about his marriage. What about his career? Statutory rape would ruin it.
It's admitting statutory rape that could ruin it, which is why we'll never hear the truth out of him. Ruthie's OD explains all her symptoms. We should start treating her with flamazole.
It's not Rufy's. She's bleeding behind her kidneys. We're transfusing another 2 units packed red cells, but she keeps bringing leaks.
It looks like a toxic reaction. Keener must have given her something.
The guy's a comic book writer, not a drug dealer.
There's a lot that wouldn't show up on a standard tox screen, but he's never going to tell us the truth.
We're not going to get the truth out of her either.
We will if we drug her. Amobarbital would suppress her thalamus.
She's on antiarrhythmics. Amobarbital could stop her heart.
She's already dying.
You're angry at me. You're taking it out on this guy because you think he's lying to you too, and you're going to kill our patient in the process.
We need to know the truth.
We should call House.
Yeah. He'll recommend we take the cautious approach.
I thought truth serum was only stuff they gave people in lame spy movies.
We know you're scared, and we know you want to tell the truth. We're going to help you do that. What happened between you and Jeffrey Keener the night you went up to his room?
I couldn't believe he even talked to me. I told him how much his work means to me. I figured I must sound like a moron, but he was nice about it. He said I was special.
Heart rate's increasing.
140 is acceptable. Let her talk.
Did he give you anything? A drink, pills?
He said it was ecstasy. But it didn't look like ecstasy, and it didn't really make me feel how ecstasy usually does.
How did it make you feel?
It just made me really tired.
What did it look like? A capsule? Tablet?
It was a tablet. Round.
Could be lithium.
He just started touching me. At first, it seemed nice. But then, I didn't want to insult him.
That's enough.
I'm so sorry. I love you guys so much, and I feel like I've let you down.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch.
Before you do that, look here. Increased periorbital blood flow throughout. Means everything she's been saying has been a lie.
Everything.
So you still don't know what's wrong with her?
Sorry.
Take down the bags.
It's too soon to tell if the meds are gonna...
It's not the meds. It's the blood that's killing her. What's everybody doing? You're stunned, right? I mean, blood?
She's had internal bleeding. She needs the blood to...
Is that the mom? I got a good comeback if it's the mom.
Yes, I'm her mother.
Sure. She needs blood. If you want to kill her, then you'd have nobody left to neglect. Great plan. Your daughter has Vibrio vulnificus, courtesy of a few scrumptious oysters on the half shell,
I didn't eat any oysters.
thus proving that she did. Boy, that's neat.
100 other people ate those oysters.
Is that the dad? I got a good comeback.
It's Chase.
Oh, thought the dad might have been Australian too. There was nothing wrong with the oysters. All oysters have Vibrio, but almost no one has hemochromatosis. It'd give her a unique susceptibility to Vibrio, causes swollen joints, It got attributed to bulimia, so she got supplements,
With iron.
which overcooked the liver, which caused bleeding. More blood, more iron, more bleeding, more blood.
Is she going to be okay?
Only if we give her high dose septazidine for the vibrio and chelate for the hemochromatosis. Now, Cameron, pick up the phone and give me a dramatic exit.
So, about what happened that night?
I never even got up the courage to knock on his door.